Hey everybody. Good energy to you guys. You know, I'm sorry if it doesn't have the same, just a higher level of goodness to it. Man, yesterday was wild. I mean, literally things happen so quickly. I'm still kind of trying to make sense of everything. One thing that did happen right before the storm really picked up yesterday, really strange. I was sitting at my shelter, my little spot, and this very, very, very strong odor, it was sulfur, I've smelled it before, came over me, like around me. And I mean, I know what the fuck that means. It means that, yeah, there's demonic activity. And I'm starting to feel a very similar feeling I felt in Arizona. And I think it's due to a few things. I think for one, I am just doing the same shit over and over, essentially. Walking around, trying to find food, trash cans, looking for refries, making YouTube videos. But it's also, I think, the enemy. Like, you guys know how they work, so they don't, they put a lot of work into what they do. There's a lot of work. That's why there's no sleep for the wicked, so they're working all the fucking time. They're workaholics. Because all they want is fucking power, money, and control over others. So they're constantly working at fucking expanding their empire, expanding their own personal power, expanding all their own fucking assets and all their own bullshit. So they're working all the time, and because they're wicked, they're restless, and they don't sleep much. So fucking what do? You know, if you're the enemy and you can't fucking sleep, and your fucking whole goal is to fucking, bring about the destruction of mankind and increase your fucking power as much as you can, you're just gonna continue to work on that shit, right? So my point being, I think when I stay in an area for too long and the enemy knows I'm fucking here, they're able, it's just like they can cast that much more spells. They have that much more power because they're able to centralize in on my location. And especially because I'm surrounded in this city with all these city things, you have to realize all these outlets, all these fiber optic cables, which is what connects the internet and everything together, it's all controlled by the enemy, okay? So it's not hard for them to sit in a location thousands of miles away, or maybe 100 miles away, or maybe fucking 10 miles away, or maybe a mile away. I don't know. My point being, they can send fucking spells and energy and shit like that from wherever the fuck they are, specifically into fucking cables, knowing exactly where the fuck I am. They have my phone, they know my iPhone, they can track my location. I've made it very clear and apparent as to where I am, not that they would need that anyways, and so they fucking casting spells. It is what it is. But upon waking up this morning, I'm not gonna lie, there's part of me doesn't want to continue living, just being real, part of me does not want to continue living. Another part of me really does. A lot of what keeps me going is hope, and also just knowing that I'm here for a fucking fight, and I don't like losing fights, especially because this is a righteous fight. This is a fight for all of life. And I know what I've been shared, and what, I've talked about with others who are like me, is what's going to fucking bring about salvation, is what's going to transmutate this reality into something different. I know that. I'll die on that. I'll put that on my fucking grave, whatever you want to say. I know that fucking for a fact. The issue is spreading that with the rest of humanity, because they're the ones that have the issues. They're the ones that are fucking, stuck on just materialism, man, distractions, petty fucking arguments, and I got myself involved in one last night. It's like child's play, bro. It's like we're all just sitting here fucking talking shit about each other, not doing anything fucking good, not perpetuating anything good. And I had a part to play in all that, I'm not innocent in that fucking situation. I definitely had my fucking piece of the puzzle in that fucking picture. And I really don't like that shit, man. I don't. It's not loving. It's not sweet. It's nothing I want to live for. That's the type of shit I want to get rid of. I want to remove. I want to help change. you know, and with Dustin, you know, it's like I don't see these people for a while, then I see him and he's in my life for like an hour, and it's like, oh, it's beautiful, you know. But it's like at the same time, you know, I love him, man, and I think he knows what, like I said, he's already kind of apologized his own way, but I mean, he did, when we got to Gainesville, like we immediately separated, and instead of like trying to like talk and work together and figure out a mutual plan, he just went and did his own thing. You know, and he does have fines that he has to pay back to the government, so his situation is different than mine. I don't have those type of fines. I owe my family money, but I don't owe the government any money. I'm completely fucking clear and good in the fucking government's eyes. They ain't got shit on me. So, you know, I think that, you know, the beach, you know, does sound good, but part of me is just, you know, I could walk out of Gainesville, man. I could walk out of Gainesville and be in the country. You know, the more I'm around nature. See, that's the thing with the beach. St. Augustine, it's still a city. It's still gonna have fucking all these, and it's a tourist city too, so it's gonna have that kind of like, I've never been there, but most cities next to the beach are gonna have a very tour-esque, you know, kind of bougie, depending on the area, vibe to it. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I don't fucking know. And once you get into the water and the beach, you know, that helps separate you from other things. But I'm feeling like I need to get back into the forest, like into the jungle, into fucking, you know, where more animals are, where more life is growing all the time. You know, the ocean is wonderful and everything, but I also want to be around trees. I also want to be around birds and the bees and fucking things like that. So I'm feeling called back to nature. I'm feeling a very strong calling to fucking regroup, recollect, rejuvenate myself. And get my shit together, because this me not wanting to live feeling, which is borderline suicidal thoughts, is not good. And it isn't the first day I've felt this. I've been feeling it for a minute, and you know, I'm sure some of it has to do with, you know, my decision to, you know, consume kratom. Although I don't know, because as I say this, like, there's been plenty of moments when I'm just dead sober. I'm still feeling like I don't want to be here, you know. And I know last night, you know, like I had taken some, and then like the storm hits like right when I take it, as I deal with that shit, and I go to the library and I help out Sean, which is a cool dude. But it's like, you know, I really just wanted to fucking chill. I just really wanted to put on a good movie, relax and rejuvenate, no fucking drama, no bullshit, none of that shit. And I got the opposite of that. I chose to engage in it. I could have fucking ignored it and not played along, but I didn't, you know. And I entered into a fucking storm of energy and emotions and spirits and different people, and then I wake up with this fucking just icky feeling like, man, what the fuck happened? Like, what the hell? Why? Like, it's just like, I'm just tired of it, you know? And it's not just that, I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of fucking being around all these fucking people with, I mean, their 9-to-5 routines, all that shit. There's a lot of people here too that just don't even look you in the eye. You know, I get more respect and love from the people in my situation, homeless people, or I'll be honest with you, melanin rich people. Just being real. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but I get more respect and more nod of approval from people like them than I do people of my own skin color. It is what the fuck it is, man. Just sharing you guys the facts of my life right now. I'll tell you what though, I don't feel like I don't feel like I should be getting a job. I really don't, not anymore. So I'm gonna try to get contact Pops today, see how he's doing. You know, I also know me getting out into nature is another place I can work and finish on the project. And I'll be away from distractions. I'll be away from YouTube. Part of me feels like, you know, taking a break on YouTube wouldn't be a bad thing. So I don't know, you know, like I said, I'm still walking around, I'm still feeling things out. I don't like to make decisions too quickly. I like to let things marinate and really kind of see where that perpetual motion can take me, and walk on it and think on it and meditate on it a little bit before I make decisions. That's just the way I like to do things. I don't like to rush. When you rush, you fucking trip, you get fucked up, you hurt yourself or you hurt others, man. So I ain't trying to rush. I'm feeling better now. I got that food pantry that opens up 11 o'clock. But you know, still, if y'all want to throw a few bucks my way, man, you know, I would really appreciate it. You know, it's just support. You know, when you give somebody, in my opinion, like when I give to others, because like, you know, when I came, I'm just sharing you guys, like when I came here with like over $100, I gave 20 of it away to a dude who was on the streets. Just like, I'm not telling him how to live. You know, he needed clothes and shit, so I helped steer him to a direction where he could find clothes, but at the same time, I'm not like, you have to buy clothes. I'm like, no, here's 20 bucks. Do with it as you want, man. I've never seen him again, but I'm just saying that, like, that's the way I share. That's the way I give, you know. If you're really going to give a gift, don't tell people how to use the gift. Just give it to them. Let them decide. You know, you're not in their shoes. You don't know what the fuck's going on in their life. You don't know what they got going on. You know, and then it puts like this weird guilt trip on people when you do that. And it's like, I'm not really free to be me, you know? So it's like them trying to be God. Them trying to be your fucking father. Them trying to be, you know, something above you that knows better for you when they ain't even fucking inside you. So anyways, if anybody had, you know, just even a few dollars, would help my situation. It would help my morale. And it would also just help the cause. Again, though, I'm not fucking, you know, I'm just saying that because that's how I feel. You know, to be honest, like I'm around here scrounging. Usually I don't look for money on the ground, but this morning I am. I feel depleted, and resources do help fucking bring me back up. You know, and I wouldn't mind just chilling and watching a movie and taking a little bit of, I'm just being honest with you, taking a little bit. I like to do 1 dose a day, but I want to get away from that. You know, hey man, of some kratom. So it is what the fuck it is, man. I don't feel like drinking. I mean, smoking some weed would be good, but it's not as easy to get around here, and it costs more money. I mean, I'm not trying to hit somebody up unless I had 20 bucks. You know, it's just like, otherwise it ain't really worth it, in my opinion. So that's just where I'm at. I hope y'all are doing all right, and I do appreciate y'all watching and the comments and the support. And I'll let you guys know what I decide, all right? Love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.